Hey, what's up, Space Station 13 players? Today, I will be telling you on how to play um, mining on Paradise Station. So, mining on Paradise Station is connected to cargo here. It's going to be south of it, in its own little department here. When you spawn, you will not have your mining suit here. You will just have your gear here for you. So when you open up a locker, it's going to have your mining satchel here, which is very important. It's used to collect a small amount of ore, and I'll get into that a little bit later. And it'll also have an automatic mining scanner. This scanner has to be turned on, and this will show you the ores that you're walking around in. I'll show you when we get over there, but yeah, just make sure to have that on, or else you're not going to know where any of the ores are. So yeah, you just grab that, and you also have a pickaxe here. And if you spawn round start as a miner, you'll get a little square thing that you can redeem in this machine right here called a mining equipment vendor. And then you click on it with it, and then you can pick between a few things that you can start off with. I suggest the Proto Kinetic Accelerator. I enjoy this very much. It makes you go quick, easy, and helps against the monsters on the asteroid. So what I'm going to do is call the shuttle here. Hopefully no one's on it trying to get off, or else they're dead. And yeah, let's go. And this big ore box I am carrying is, well, the ore box. But this is very important when you're out mining, because this little satchel here can only carry so much. And the satchel is basically just for picking up things when you're running past them. So the place where you're going to find a mining suit is going to be right here. There's going to be 4 of them. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Or 5. Yeah, 5. Sorry. And it's going to be... You're going to be separated, your suit. It's going to have a mining hard suit helmet and a mining hard suit. So in order to put them together, you're going to grab the helmet, grab the suit, and since I've been previously mining and I broke my hand from a monster, so I only have one hand here, but what you have to do is click on this hard suit helmet and then click on the suit. And that'll attach it so you can actually wear it. And one big thing I suggest also is using this tank storage unit right here to take a oxygen tank out, because the tiny one you get in your little box here is extremely small and limited, so the big oxygen tank will help you stay out there longer. Like, I don't even think I need to refill it every now and then. It's so large. And in order to get a ore box here, there's some on the other side, but there's 2 here that spawn right here. So you just take that, and for medical supplies, there's some right here in the little med bay, or you can check this little maintenance area here. There's usually 2 or 3 first aids. So yeah, and for your first time, I would highly suggest going on the east side airlock, because that one doesn't have any monsters in it, and there's ore but not as much, so you'll get learning how to use that better over there. But I'm going to use over here because this is where the good stuff is. West side of the asteroid. So in order to get out of an airlock here and into space, you need to hit this little button here, and it'll start cycling oxygen back in this little airlock room. So just gotta wait. Just make sure you hit it though, or else you're gonna be sitting here for a while. And you're gonna hit this big box here and click on it, and then cycle to exterior. Please do not hit the force exterior door or interior door. That'll just suck all the air out and throw you around. So depressurize the whole station, and make sure you hit your set internals up here, or else you're just gonna suffocate and die. So that's one thing that sometimes happens to me, is I forget to put my oxygen tank on, and I just fall over dead. So usually when I'm not paying attention. Yeah, so just hit cycle to exterior when you're in here, and if you want to go back in, just hit this button if it's closed, then hit cycle to interior. So I'm gonna start mining here and show you guys a little bit, and then I'll show you how to get points and get your ore smelted to get to the station. So let's go a little bit up here. And the thing is about this gun is that it recharges every few seconds. So you just keep clicking, wait till it turns blue, and then bam, you click it. So since it's been a good little bit here, about 37 minutes in, we've mined a lot, so there's not as much ore here. Let's go this way. See that? The stuff just appeared here? That's because of my automatic mining scanner. It shows every few seconds where the ore is, and then you can pick which ones you want. This blue thing right here, that is something you do not want to get close to. If you hit it, it'll explode. I'll show you here. And if you hit it, you have a few seconds to run away. See, and then hit it, and then get the heck out of there. Boom. It seems like we got a little lucky here. There's a old dusty crate that spawned, but I don't think we're going to deal with that right now. But if you have one of those, just take it into space. If you try to shoot it in the station, it'll take like maybe 80 times or something ridiculous to break it. But you just shoot it with your kinetic accelerator for a little bit, and then I'll bust open and have a random item in it. I'm not sure what exactly would be in it, but... And yeah, so we're getting some ore here. I found this space rune. I wasn't really expecting this, but looks like it's got money and shoes. Nice. So we're gonna keep mining here. I'm gonna mine just a little bit more, and then show you where to cash it in, really. On this side of the station, there's a lot of monsters that spawn. There's I believe 4 different types. There's one right there. That one's called the Goliath, and well, I just messed that up. Should be fine. But yeah, if they see you, they shoot their tentacles at you, and if you stand on it, it grapples you and drops your gun, and then stuns you for about maybe 5 seconds. I don't know how long that was, but yeah, the best thing to do is just steer clear of this guy and just avoid those tentacles. And just keep shooting him, and he'll die. It takes about 8 times with a unupgraded kinetic accelerator. And when they die, they have Goliath hide plates, what I just did really quick. And you can add them onto your suit to prevent resists against melee, so that helps against these monsters. There's another monster called the Basilisk. I believe that's what it's called, Basilisk, and it's blue. And if you get near it, it shoots an ice beam at you, which freezes you, which is quite annoying. Yeah, that one's dangerous too. But if you don't have a gun, best thing to do is to get close and melee it. Because if you try to run, it'll just keep shooting you with the ice beam and burn you to death, really. Freeze you. So I'm trying to reach a certain limit here. While I'm doing that, you can use a pickaxe on the sand to actually get sand. So that's how you get sand, you get glass. Or just blow up the blue crystals. It works sometimes. But once you get too much ore in this little orange bag here, it says it can't pick up anymore. So what you need to do is just put it in your hand here and click on the ore box, and it gets transferred into there. This thing can hold a lot, as you can see. So we've got a lot of ore here, so I'm just gonna head back and show you where to drop it off and how to get upgrades and use the mining vendor. So I'm not trying to make this very long. It shouldn't be that long. So since this is open, I go back down here, hit this, it hits cycle to interior, and it should close and then recycle oxygen back in the airlock. Bum, 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 bum. Add a little bit of music here. Hopefully it isn't too loud. I'll have to see when I make end the video, but if it is, I'm definitely not gonna redo this. Alright, we're gonna head back here to the station. Make sure you buckle in before you send it back to the ship, or else you'll just fall over. That's not nice. So we're gonna go up here to cargo. Come up here, turn right, and there's a thing called the ore redemption machine. So you just hit empty box right next to it, right here, and all your materials go in there, go into it, and become sheets. So since it seems like research has not done a single thing this entire round, has not been upgraded, but if they do upgrade the ore redemption machine, you get better points, which I just claimed with my ID right here. You just take your ID, click it in here, you hit claim points. And as you can see here, it has metal, glass, silver, gold. So let's take, you can put up to 50 here, you can take out sheets. And that's metal right there, and then you have all the other stuff, so it just comes in sheets of 50. And that's useful for the station to create a wide variety of things. So what we're going to do here is go to this vendor down here with our points. Be sure to put your ID in here, or else you won't be able to claim anything. So I currently have 7,000 mining points, and what you can do is have all these different things you can buy. And in my research video, I talked about how mining likes to rely on, research likes to rely on mining for a lot of things. Some of the things that they will most likely ask for is a jetpack, a drone AI upgrade, and a Lazarus injector. These three things increase the sciences levels of the three higher than 5. So I believe this is biological and maybe plasma upgrades. The jetpack's engineering, and the AI upgrades data. So if they ever ask for those, just remember that they're in here and you can buy them. And if you're using a kinetic accelerator, I highly recommend using the cooldown decrease. These you can just click on your thing. It can only hold 3 of these little circle cylinders. The AoE, it just does damage, so you're not really going to use that much. Damage. The range, I guess you could use, but these are just cosmetics. The hyper just changes the color. So yeah, some of these things, alright. I don't really use a lot of them, especially mining drones. I do not use those. Once you get points, get an advanced scanner. These things really help because they reduce the cooldown of showing where the ore is, as well creates a larger area of showing. So, yep. And Hive Lord Stabilizer, that's the third monster on the asteroid. It's like a tentacle beast, kind of like the Goliath, but not really. It's like just purely tentacles. It shoots little tentacles at you and they chase you and hit you, so the only way to kill it is to hit the main center mass of it with something, usually with a pickaxe or your kinetic accelerator. So yeah, and this is it. I'm just gonna head over to research to hand them off the items, and research will usually come over here, take the items, and then go back to research or robotics or engineering or whoever's taking the stuff from the machine, and they'll convert it into something useful usually. So one thing I haven't mentioned is these little mensons here. As you can see, it really changes what oh, I just broke, yeah, forgot about that. It really changes what you can see here. It removes all the darkness around you and shows you the outline of what's around you. So that's pretty neat. Helps a lot when you're in the mine, so. Oh my, it seems the clown's the scientist. Oh, it seems I dropped my AI upgrade, but It should be good. But yeah, just make sure you have your mining hard suit on if you're a human. Um, your oxygen tank, usually your orange satchel here. Mining pickaxe to fend off some things. Dig sand. Kinetic accelerator for just about everything else. First aid kit in case you die or you're getting killed. And yeah, if you have a good research, you'll definitely get some better upgrades. But unfortunately, since my research this round is pretty lackluster, unfortunately I can't really show much of those. But yeah, thanks for watching, I guess. If you have any other questions about mining, please just ask. So, thanks.